For the first time in more than a decade, there's a tight race for the Republican nomination for U.S. Senate. Four-term incumbent John Cornyn faces a major challenge from Attorney General Ken Paxton and Houston area Congressman Wesley Hunt. I spoke one-on-one with Representative Hunt just before a rally in the Woodlands. I asked about his decision to get in the race and his message to voters.
Wesley Hunt is a man who loves his country.
Houston area Congressman Wesley Hunt says he's not your typical politician.
It's so good seeing y'all.
Former Apache helicopter pilot carries himself with the bravado of a West Point graduate.
You can attack me all you want. At the end of the day, I'm not getting shot at by a Russian-made Dishka fully automatic 50 caliber machine gun.
While also having the charisma to charm a room.
Like, I went from Trump Force One, like Trump's amazing palatial plane, eating McDonald's and Cane's chicken fingers, to Soul Plane, to Spirit Airlines.
While Hunt officially entered the race in early October, advertisements supporting the congressman started playing outside his home district this spring.
I said, oh, honey, that's just John Cornyn talking trash about me.
Hunt says his main drive for running is preventing a fifth term for 73-year-old incumbent John Cornyn.
If I've said this once, I've said this 1,000 times. The United States Senate is not a retirement community.
Hunt said the final factor to enter the race was concerns over the electability of the other major Republican challenger, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton.
We all know that the Attorney General has done a very good job here as the Attorney General here in Texas. He's a fighter. Look, I am somebody that's proven that I can win the primary, and also I am already outperforming both of these gentlemen in the general election, and everybody knows it.
Oh, he could actually have been here.
Throughout Hunt's campaign, Cornyn's team has attacked him on a variety of issues, chief among them his attendance record in Congress. According to the National Review, Hunt missed 18.7% of his votes from the time he took office in 2023 through this September, while the median member of Congress misses 2%. Hunt says those votes were missed for good reasons.
My child was in the NICU for a while when he was first born, when I first got elected to Congress. Also, I served as President Trump as one of his top surrogates while he was campaigning for this last election. And so when the president calls you and says, I need you to fly with me, the answer is, of course, Mr. President, I'll see you there.
Cornyn's team has also started calling the congressman woke Wesley Hunt. They say a Daily Caller article criticizing him for serving on the board of his alma mater, St. John's School in Houston, at the same time the school implemented diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. However, if you ask Hunt if being the first black senator from Texas would mean anything to him...
Well, there's actually also never been an Apache pilot to serve in these roles. There's also never been a West Point grad. There's also never been somebody that has the lineage of my family of 60 years worth of military service. And look, I am a black man that's currently elected in a white majority district that President Trump would have won by 20 points. The color of my skin is completely irrelevant.
We asked Hunt about his time on the St. John's board. He sent us a statement saying, in part, in the wake of George Floyd's death, the then president of the board advanced a series of policies that I believed were fundamentally misguided. I spoke up unapologetically and unequivocally, and because I refused to compromise my values or stay silent, my time on the board was cut short. We asked St. John's about Hunt's time on the board, but we have not received a response.
We have a rich legacy of doing right in this country. And right now, it is not the time to be afraid.
Two Democrats working to create historic change in the race for Senate.
There's a spiritual crisis in this country. The ties that bind us together are starting to unravel, and that's going to require a spiritual solution.
We'll meet the candidates and why each believes their campaign can end a decades-long losing streak for Democrats here in Texas.